Hey guys, welcome back. Today you're with Damien.
Okay.
We're going to give you a quick 1 versus 1 arena mode. The reason why we're just tackling arena mode again is because it's quite a task for us to film a scenario, and it takes about sort of 3 to 5 hours, and it's quite difficult for us to multi-hand play in the bosses and the characters. So I will record another solo mode video for our solo mode fans out there, but for now we've got a quick 1 versus 1. I'm running the engineer
And I'm going with the bard.
Spicing things up a little bit, we've decided to have a look at one of our save game sheets, and we decided to take the equipment board. So I've filled out my equipment board based on one of my save game sheets from my engineer previously, and
Same.
Chloe's done the same for her hero, and we're also using ally cards. You can see over there, that's it,
Cleric.
Chloe's pointing at the cleric, and I've got the warlock ally over here. So this is going to add sort of another 2 or 3 layers of dynamics to the combat, because we have triggers over here, and then we also have triggers here, as well as here, and for me, here as well. So lots going on, and I'm ready to start whenever you are, Chloe.
Yeah.
We've laid the turn order out.
So turn order, we've used different tokens as well, haven't we?
Yeah, because like I said in that previous video, for those of you that caught our 2 versus 2, Dragon Knight and Scholar versus the Alchemist, was it? The Alchemist and Musketeer. We don't have all of these tokens because some of the artwork wasn't done when we printed our prototypes about 1.5 years ago. So yeah, the engineer goes first. I know that sounds a bit crazy when I have an agility value of 2, but I actually have, for thematic reasons, I have my Steamworker goggles equipped, and they state that Steamworker goggles grant the equipped hero an agility value of 8 during the first round of combat. So it's our first round, so I have an agility value of 8 just this turn only. Okay, so I'm going to start us off. No token upkeep, no dice upkeep, straight into my hero upkeep. It's called gadget upkeep. It allows me to upgrade one of my gadgets, but unfortunately I don't have any gadgets available to me now to upgrade, so I just jump straight into my main phase. My main phase, I'm going to cast a spell called Create Gadget, which allows me to add a gadget to my ability tab. Now looking at you, you've gone DPS tree, so let's get a little bit of crowd control on the go. And I'm going to add the electricity field. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just take these off frame, and I will put my gadgets that are active down here on the bottom. So I'll create my electricity gadget, and then I might as well do a big spell now, because you're going to be healing a lot, aren't you, from full strength. So I think I would normally like to get that upgraded fast, but I'm just going to jump straight in now with an overcharge. I'm going to grant myself a 10 HP shield, and I become paralysed for 2 turns, hence the name overcharge. And then I will pass the turn.
That's nice. Okay.
That's all right. I've got a D10 here, so that goes on my shield. Lovely. I become paralysed for 2 turns and pass.
Okay. So dice upkeep, token upkeep, nothing this turn.
Sorry, it's cleric. Is it cleric?
No, it's the bard.
Oh, sorry, there's
Yeah,
a cleric.
the cleric's at the
Yeah,
end.
sorry, I just saw this female. I was like, oh, that's the cleric.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bard. So the bard's ability, she gets to play an instrument at the beginning of her turn. I think I'm going to go for the drum, which grants +2 strength for 3 turns. Okay. So I need to remember the equipment board things I've got. So things are triggering on my first turn. So
Yeah, I can see on your head item you have
yeah, so
something.
it's going to grant me advantage and protection on my first hero upkeep. So yeah, that's first hero upkeep. So I'm going to pop those
Yeah.
there now.
Yeah, what? How many turns? 2.
2 turns. So I get protection for 2 turns, and I get advantage for 2 turns.
Okie dokie. Traveller's Vest says you deal an additional 2 damage on your first attack.
Yeah, so that'll be in a moment. And the Explorer Daggers says I roll a die when attacking odd rolls, add a poison to
When
it.
you attack him, so you don't
Yeah,
have to roll.
so I will, if I attack in a moment, I will do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go for musical intervention because I'm greedy and I like to play 2 instruments.
You'll have to remind me, I can't even remember.
So it targets multiple allies,
Yep.
multiple enemies, hits for 1 damage, and it says you can play a second instrument with your instrumental aid ability.
Oh, cheeky.
So it also adds my strength and my intellect.
Yep.
So the spell will hit for 4 damage plus the 2, that's 6 damage, plus my intellect, that's 10 damage, plus the 1 from the spell, that's 11.
You're not quite, Chloe. You have
Oh
an extra
yeah,
2
11,
from the Traveller's Vest.
12, 13.
13, and you
Yeah.
have advantage.
I have advantage as well.
So let's do the Warlock first. 13 from a defense of 4, that's 9. 50% of 9 would be 4.5, that's rounded up to 5. So you hit the Warlock for 14 damage, it's a nice start. That takes him down to 24.
And that's my, I've summoned my harp, my...
It was 13 damage, wasn't it?
13 damage.
I got a defense of 6. 13 from 6 is 7. 50% is 7, so it's another 4.
Sorry, I've missed this trigger over here.
Go on.
When playing my drum, I get an additional +1 strength, so I should have just replaced that with a +3 instead.
Let me work that out again. So it's going to be, because of the 50%, it might be an extra 2 damage.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because that won't be there. 11, 12 damage it'll be, because that adds afterwards.
13, 14.
13, 14.
14, so it'd be 10. It'd be 15. So, sorry, yeah, it would only be an extra 1 over here. So, Warlock's down to 23. 15, it'd be 9 plus a 4, which half a 9 is 4.5, round up to 5. 9 plus 5, 14 damage. I have a shield of 10, so I only take 4 of my health points, taking me to 40. Well, there you go, shield came in handy.
I forgot to also...
Hold on, hold on.
roll.
Okay.
Roll a die. Does it poison? No, it doesn't.
Okay. Well, because I've received damage, I now have 2 triggers here. Let's do my Explorer's Chest piece first. And it states, when a equipped hero rolls a d6 when they receive damage from a spell, rolls of 1 or 2 grant me 2 HP. So roll a d6. We got a value of 6. So that was rolls of 1 or 2. Nothing happens, I don't gain any health. But then my loaded rifle says, anytime equipped hero receives damage from an enemy spell, a die is rolled. Die rolls of 5 or 6 deal 3 undefendable damage back to the enemy.
Ooh.
So I'll hit you back for 3.
That's 40.
There we go. I probably should technically be rolling 2 dice. 1 for this equipment and then 1 for this one, but to speed the game up, I'm just going to roll the 1 because they're both
the same.
They're both when you hit me triggers.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice because rolls of 1 or 2 grant me something and rolls of 5 or 6 grant me something. Okay.
Yeah, that's turn. I think it's the Warlock's next.
Warlock's turn. Okay, so the Warlock is going to cast Soul Shatter. It's his only spell. The Warlock has an ability over here on the ally card, and it states, after casting your Soul Shatter, you may transform into a demon form by flipping this card over, keeping your HP the same after transformation. For those of you that aren't familiar with where all these ally cards come from, there's going to be 4 in the base game. So I think it's the Musketeer, the Witch Doctor, the Paladin and the Warrior. Those 4 in the base game. There's an additional 10 ally cards in the solo mode, the true solo mode add-on, because the ally cards are used quite a lot in the solo mode add-on for the solo experience. And then there's an additional 2, and those additional 2 I believe are in the battle pack. And the Warlock is actually one of those that's in the battle pack. So, sorry, I'm going to cast Soul Shatter, which is 1 damage plus my intellect. So I'm going to hit you for 8.
Okay.
You can deal with that first. And also, you can't be healed for 2 turns, but I'll let you deal the damage first. Don't forget you have protection.
Oh yeah, 8. So that's half 5.
No, I hit you for 8. So your defense is 5, so you're going to take 3.
3.
And then half of so you only take 1.
I was on 40. So that's...
But you now can't be healed for 2 turns. And then after casting Soul Shatter, I can transform into a demon. So I'm going to flip the card over to my demonic form. And yep, That's his turn over.
Okay, over to the cleric.
Yeah, and there's no cooldown dice because I transformed. It's swapping the board over. There's no cooldown dice on the spell, which is nice.
You've stopped the cleric's ability from happening, which is, it says at the beginning of your turn, all allies gain 1 HP, so that stops because I can't be healed.
There you go.
And it also says all allies gain +1 intellect whilst the cleric's HP is below 18, but she's at full health. So I can't cast my kind heal spell because that's also a heal. So cleric's go is over.
Okie dokie. Whose turn are we on?
So agility value will change now.
Right, okay. So that's the end of round 1, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, lovely. Next round, I go back to where I belong. The big slow engineer with an agility value of 2. I'm last in the turn order.
Back to the bard.
Yeah, that looks right.
Token upkeep. I have protection, advantage, and can't be healed for 1 more turn. Harp and drum. Dice upkeep. Okay. I think I'm going to make use of this strength and intellect.
And also you have advantage for 1 last turn.
Yeah, and go for this knife throw attack over here, which adds both attack modifiers. So the spell hits 1 target and it hits for 4 damage and a bleed. So adds my strength and intellect. Strength is currently 7, 4 plus the 3, and then plus another 4 or plus another 6. So
7 and 6 is 13.
13, plus another 4,
17.
damage.
Ooh, that equipment is putting in some work there. You know what? It is a legendary.
Yeah.
The Explorer's top hat.
Yeah.
So 17. My defense is 6. So that's
With
11.
Advantage.
Yeah, and 11. So it's another 6. So I take 17 damage. Oof.
And a bleed. Apologies.
Okay, so
take
it's
an extra
18.
1.
Wow,
Yeah.
down to 22. That's with the bleed. I've already taken the bleed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
turn. So over to the Warlock. There was just a 1 target,
That was
wasn't
a
it?
single
Yeah.
target. Yeah.
Okay. A little bit late, but the Warlock is going to cast a Demonic Extract. It's 0 damage plus my strength. Strength is 7. I will be targeting the Bard. I'm going to hit you for 7 damage.
Okay, I have 5 defense and protection still, so
So
that's 2. So
and
that's
then you-
1.
Yeah, you got it. But the best bit is I can remove a temporary condition. So let's shift away the
Also
protection, please.
Yeah.
Just 1, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Sorry, I've left those there.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep the instruments there.
Yeah.
Stop you being able to play them. That's got a cooldown of 2, but it also says after casting Demonic Extract, you may transform back into your Warlock side. So I'm transforming back into my Warlock side. Okay. Cleric.
Cleric. I still can't be healed. So her ability doesn't work, nor does her kind heal, so Cleric's got to kind of...
Yeah, I think the Cleric is going to be absolutely useless because
If
I
you
can
keep
do this
doing
every
that,
other turn.
Yeah, so the allies in this instance are...
My ally's absolutely fantastic,
yeah,
but you've had such a great start. I mean, you need an ally.
Yeah, okay, so Cleric's go is over.
Klaus goes over, so we're over to the engineer. Engineer, down 1. It was only for, it was 2 turns. I take 1 from bleed, down to 21. Then my dice upkeep, overcharge, goes to 5. Create gadget, it comes away. Then we go into my hero upkeep. It allows me to upgrade one of my gadgets. So I'm going to place an upgrade token, place it on my electricity field. My electricity field is not up and running until level 2. So now I will cast Create Gadget, creating another gadget. And I think I will get out the regeneration turret for obvious reasons. And then I will cast Static Innovation, which will... Do I do that? So his next turn it's going to be up and running anyway. What health are you at? 38. So you're going to gain health based on my next cooldown. So I don't really want to do that. Yeah, let's do it. I'll cast Static Innovation, which says add the electricity field gadget to your ability tab. It's already there. If the electricity field is already added, upgrade it instead. So I place another upgrade token on my electricity field, which means it is up and running. So it's going to deal 1 damage to everybody in my hero upkeep. And then I've unlocked a new spell here called Shock, which will paralyze somebody for 2 turns. And then I'm going to pass.
Okay, and a round?
Yep.
Back to the bard. Token upkeep, advantage and can't be healed disappear. The drums and harper there for 1 more turn. Dice upkeep. Okay. I'm going to... Strength's looking really good, as is intellect. I've got to pick one or the other now because those modifiers are gone. Okay, I think I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to go for Torment, this attack spell over here.
Okay.
Maybe not, actually. I might save that for later.
If you're not familiar with the Jester path, Torment works really well with acrobatics.
Yeah. Also works really well with the counter-attack, that's what I was thinking. For later. I might just give myself... Oh, I want to use this strength, really. Although I'll be able to summon, I suppose, things again next turn. I think I'm going to... You've got some really good support spells, actually, haven't you?
I do.
I think I'm going to confuse you then to stop you from casting some support spells.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit for everybody, so multiple targets, so the Warlock as well, for my intellect, which is 6 plus 4 damage. That's 10 damage. And confused.
And then you have to roll for your daggers as well.
2 turns, oh yeah. Nope.
Confused for 2 turns, so it was 10 damage. I got defense of 6, I take 4, down to 17. I have some triggers here. I've already got confused, sorry Chloe.
Does the Warlock?
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were... Yeah, thank you. Oh, I haven't done the damage from him. I'll do the damage first, then I'll do my triggers.
So it was 10 damage.
10, so the Warlock he's defense of 4, he takes 6. 6 and 23. He too is down to 17. So I got my 2 triggers here. Let's roll my d6, see what we get. 5, which means my loaded rifle hits you back for 3 undefendable damage. That loaded rifle's been good. Shame about the Explorer's chest piece, but you can't win them all. That's your turn, is it?
Yeah. So Warlock. Next.
Over to the Warlock, yeah. Where's my dice, sorry, for the 2 turns. So the Warlock's turn, confused for 1 more turn. But he's going to cast Soul Shatter. So I'm going to place 8 damage, and that can't be healed condition for 2 turns.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 8 damage.
Yeah. So that's 32.
Yep. And then I transform into Demon.
Okay.
Then I finish my turn.
Cleric. Oh, again, she can't heal again.
I know, I'm sorry. She might as well just sack her off. She's not doing anything this game.
I should have just put it different. Am I? Okay. So yeah, normally she would heal, but she doesn't heal. So now it's the engineer's turn again.
Yeah. Okay. Engineer's turn. He's not paralysed anymore, so he can attack. He takes 1 from bleed, and he's still confused. So he's down to 16. That's my token upkeep. Then I have my dice upkeep, so Static Innovation comes back, Overcharge goes to 4, Create Gadget is back. Then in my hero upkeep, I'm allowed to upgrade one of my gadgets. I will upgrade yeah, why not? So let's upgrade my healing turret actually to give that 1 upgrade. Okay. During my upkeep, you receive 1 damage during my hero upkeep, which I'm in now. From everybody takes 1. All enemies, should I say?
Yep.
And before I go into my main phase, well, it is in my main phase actually. I should, seeing as we're on video, sequence this correctly. So I will pass moving into my next phase, my main phase. And then if I want to cast something from my gadgets, that has to be done at the very beginning of my main phase before I cast a spell for turn. So that we can't cast a spell and then do one of these, because you can upgrade and then cast something. It has to be done the other way around, which it does state that in the hero ability here. So I will be casting Shock, which is going to paralyze 1 enemy for 5 turns. Cooldown 5. It's going to shock somebody for 2 turns. So I'm going to paralyze the bard for 2 turns, which means she can't attack. Then in my main phase, what I'm going to do is choose not to create a gadget this turn, because I don't want you gaining the health. I am going to cast Boost. I'm going to get +2 defense for 2 turns, and it says I get to go next. Let's read it exactly. +2 defense for 2 turns, and goes first next round, ignoring turn order, which I targeted myself, so that will be me.
Yeah.
But then before I finish my turn, I am going to use my Spyglass on you. It's got a cooldown 6, and I'm going to immobilize one of your spells for 3 turns.
Okay. What are you going to immobilize?
I think I will mobilize. Torment means you can't. If the split, the other half is you can't.
This is must attack you on your next turn.
Must attack you. I'm going to be attacking you next. That's not an issue. Let's place it on. What have we got over there? Yeah, let's go acrobatics.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I just don't like you manipulating my dice. Okay,
Yeah.
then I pass. And then I go first in the next round, ignoring turn order. So it'll go to me. Let's just arrange that to make life easier.
Yeah.
So it goes straight back to my turn. Down. Oh, hold on, Chloe. Let me take that back a step. That was a misplay, as always. I'm confused, so I can't cast Boost. So instead, it's typical. Instead of that, then I shall cast Flash Bomb. So I will hit you for 9 damage.
Am I paralysed?
Yes, you're still paralysed because that's from the electricity field. So yeah, instead, why I wanted to cast Boost is so I can then have another turn before you to upgrade my gadgets.
This is back to normal.
Yes, that's back to normal. Yeah, sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's my fault. Here we go. I can see it now. Flash Bomb, 9 damage. I'm glowing.
Okay, 9 damage. Minus the 5. 4 damage.
And you receive glowing for 3 turns. And I'll cast Boost next turn. Pass.
Okay, so it is the bard's turn.
Yes, it's the bard's turn now. Yeah, sorry for my huge misplay.
So I still can't be healed, can't attack from paralyze, and I'm glowing. Dice upkeep. I need to play an instrument, I think. I'm paralyzed for one more turn, but I am aware that I have a few spell with strength, and my drums allow me to have +3. So I'm gonna get my drums, beat my drums again. Play my drums. There we go. So that's 3 strength. That's my instrument for turn.
Yep, that's your hero upkeep.
So I can't attack, so I've got to cast support spells. There's no support spells there, so it's something along the top. I think I'm going to go for I've got no sort of positive buffs at the moment to increase. So I think I'm going to go lazy performance and place a counter-attack condition on myself for 3 turns. Oh, I saw it.
This one here.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
3 turns.
To the demon.
Yeah.
Demon's turn. He's not confused anymore, but it didn't affect him anyway. He's going to cast Demonic Extract. So I am very, very, very sorry if you didn't remember what the demon does. He hits you for 8 damage, and I can remove a temporary condition.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So I'm going to hit you for 8 first. You do get 1 counter attack.
So I do get to counter once, but
Yeah.
sorry, 8 damage.
Yeah, you see 8 damage. You can defend it.
Okay.
So there's only 3. Then the sequencing is then everything after the plus symbol. So it's damage first. Then because I hit you, you trigger your counter attack, and then I remove the temporary condition.
Okay.
So your counter attack is cheer,
And
which is
then-
why you're getting
yeah.
all those buffs. Yeah.
And then you're going to remove
Yes,
I'm
I will
guessing,
happily
counter-attack.
remove the counter attack condition to stop you buffing up.
At least I'll be able to cheer once with them.
And that is his turn.
Okay. Cleric, you're a bit useless.
Yeah, sorry, I
Clerics
didn't
go.
realise when we picked the allies, this was a sheer coincidence. But yeah,
Okay, so yeah, she's useless, she can't heal the bard. Whoopsie. And then it's the engineer again.
engineer's turn.
Yeah.
So now I'm finally not confused. Dice upkeep. 4, 4, 3. Hero upkeep allows me to upgrade one of my gadgets. So I'm going to be upgrading my electricity field. But also during my hero upkeep, all allies gain 1 health point. So I go up to 38 and I go up to 17 here. But also as well, because this is up and running now, this is also level 3. 1 damage to everybody, but my bottom ability here is called High Voltage. My electricity field deals 100% more damage if it's upgraded to level 3. So it's 2 damage per turn now from my gadget.
Right.
Down to 22. It's also the cleric as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I go to my main phase. In the very, very beginning of my main phase, before I cast my spell, I'm going to cast Mechanical Heal from my gadget, which allows me to place a 2 HP regen condition on myself for 3 turns. So place that on my HP for 3 turns, gaining 2 more HP, putting me up to 19. Then I'm going to cast that spell I eagerly tried to cast last turn. And you might have noticed that I'm not creating another gadget, and the reason being is because Chloe's Jester has an ability over here. Which one is it, Chloe? Is it Joker or
Yeah, Joker.
Full Strength?
Yeah.
Joker, just go on, just read it out to people.
If an enemy casts more than 1 spell a turn, you gain HP equal to the cooldown value of their second spell.
So I don't want to be given a lots of health by going create gadget and then something else. So I am now going to cast Boost, granting myself +2 defense for 2 turns, and then I get to go first next round, ignoring the turn order.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you,
You'll
Chloe.
go again.
So then it then goes back to my turn. Token upkeep, I gain 2, up to 21. Then dice upkeep, 2, 5, 3, 4, 3. Hero upkeep, I'm going to upgrade my regeneration turret That reduces the cooldown dice of mechanical heal by 2. So it drops back down to 2.
Sorry, you glowed then, didn't you? You healed then, so my glowing triggered.
Yeah, thank you.
Completely forgot about that.
So it was 2 last turn, and then
Yeah.
I've just healed 2
Yeah,
now.
sorry, I completely forgot about that.
It's okay. Well, in the rulebook, it actually states it's my fault because I should remind you because I placed the condition on you. So sorry, but I've just upgraded this gadget, but now I'm going to be gaining 1 health from the regeneration turret. So you'll be taking another
Again.
on glowing, and then you take another 2, by the way, from the electricity field.
Oh my gosh.
Because I basically took 2 turns in a row, didn't I? So it's
Yeah,
kind of like all
yeah.
those effects were doubled.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
And
glow's
then-
put in its work.
Yeah, absolutely. Then I go into my main phase. Then in my main phase, let's have a look what we've got over here then. Let's cast Electroblast. So it's 1 damage plus my strength and agility. Strength is 5, agility is 2, that's 7. Plus an extra 1, that's 8. But my electricity spells deal an additional 1 damage. So it's 9 damage to everybody.
Okay, my defense is currently 6. So I take 3. Down to 11.
Good. And the cleric as well,
Cleric,
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, it was 9 damage.
9 damage. Take 5. So she is on 26. Okay. And then it's the bard's turn.
Yes.
Okay. Upkeep. I can attack, but I'm not sure I want to. Dice upkeep. So
If it makes you feel any better,
yeah,
because I went first this round,
you're going to be
next
Yeah,
round.
last next
So
round.
I have dealt a lot of damage in this
Yeah.
last 5 minutes, but I'm not going to get a turn for a while now.
I'm trying to work out whether I make use of this and just activate my trinket, my immortality elixir.
It
I'm
would
gonna
certainly
use
be wise
damage.
whilst I have a demon, because when he casts, he cast his spell, didn't he, last turn? My apologies.
Yeah.
So he should transform back into the warlock. So when the warlock attacks you, he can't remove it. It's the turn after. So what I'm saying is the immortality elixir.
It's a good idea right
yeah,
now.
it would be great. Yeah.
Okay, I'm immune to damage for 1 turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's also cast a spell.
Oh, hang on. But one thing I hadn't worked out is because I'm going next, I'm not going to get a turn for a while.
For a while, that's going to be a
You're
waste.
going to get 2 turns in a row.
Yeah,
So
but
my-
it's not a waste for the warlock because the warlock can remove it anyway.
That is very true,
So I've
yeah.
got
And because he
to
goes
do that
before
now,
the
yeah.
engineer.
Okay, do I attack or do I have a little rest? I think I'm gonna have to Song of Rest. I'm gonna waste all this cheer. I'll cast Song of Rest, which has gain HP equal to 50% of a base HP. I gain sleeping for 2 turns, which I can see here. So I fall asleep.
Song of Rest,
Song of Rest.
nice and thematic. And you gain, what, 50% of your base?
50% of my base HP.
Yeah, which is 43. So half that's 21.5.
22.
So you gain 22 health.
Okay.
What's that putting you at 33?
33.
But you are asleep for 2 turns.
Yes,
Yep.
so I can't really do much, but that was probably worth doing.
Yeah. Then in your turn order,
Warlock.
Warlock. Warlock's turn. Oh, did you have the can't be healed condition on you?
No, that went beginning of last turn.
Oh, you are lucky.
I am still glowing, but I'm immune to
Yeah,
damage, so
yeah,
you
that's-
probably want to remove
Yeah.
the
But no, I can't because it's damage first and
Oh,
then
yeah.
I remove it. Yeah. However, though, I'm in Warlock form right now. But what I am going to do, I'm still going to cast it because I can still legally cast it because I can target you. So I'm just going to hit you for 8 damage, and then place a, which you're immune to damage, so you don't receive anything.
Yeah.
But then you can't be healed for 2 turns.
Oh yeah. I'll put it
Oh,
back.
sorry, I thought you had the token.
No. I've been putting
And
them
it's
back.
mostly I wanted to do it so I could transform the warlock
2 turns.
into the demon. Yeah, pass. Then it's the cleric.
Cleric, you're a bit rubbish this game. So she can't heal the bard. Over to turn order's changed again,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So now we just go back to normal.
Yeah. So bard's turn again.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
No
it's-
longer immune. No
Yeah.
longer have glowing.
The sad thing is because you couldn't receive any damage, I couldn't wake you up.
Yeah. I was sleeping.
You still do your dice upkeep.
Yeah. And then that's my turn over.
Yeah. So if those of you at home, if you can't remember this, the sleeping condition, it just means that you have to skip your main phase action unless you're woken up. And to be woken up, you have to receive damage.
At least lots of my dice have come back.
Yeah,
themselves.
absolutely. And then you pass.
Yeah.
So then we're back over to the demon.
Mhm.
Demon's going to attack you. He's going to deal 7 damage and then remove a condition, but it's 7 damage first.
7 damage minus 5, 2. There's no modifiers there. No.
No.
That wakes me up though.
Yeah, we'll just remove
Yeah.
that. I mean, actually, technically it gets removed before I get a chance to remove it
Yeah.
anyway. But
Sorry, it was 7, wasn't it?
7 damage, yes, it's only 2.
31.
Yeah, pass.
Over to
Cleric
Cleric
again.
again. Cleric can't do much, so over to Engineer.
Okay. Again 2. Are you glowing?
No.
Oh, because you,
Plain drums,
yeah,
that
because you got that extra
disappeared.
turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
dang it. Oh, that would have been great. Token. So then I go to dice upkeep. Let's have a look. What's going on here? 1 more turn I can heal. 2 more turns shock. Okay, hero upkeep. I can upgrade one of my gadgets. Let's upgrade my regeneration turret. And I totally forgot because you can't be healed condition, so you can't gain health. So that works quite well actually for my crit gadget. Okay, so then we go to my main phase. I'm not going to cast anything from these. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast crit gadget. So I'm going to create another gadget. What am I going to bring into play? Why not? Let's get a lighthouse turret. And then for my second spell for turn, I will be casting...
So it's a delivery.
That's all good. What are we going to be casting? Sorry, I think I forgot these triggers. You lose 2, I gain 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose 2 from that. So I know I only gain 1, my apologies. Yeah, I gain the 2 from that, then I gain the 1 from the turret. So you're at 29. So I think I will cast Lightning Orb. You know what? No, let's play it a little bit safer. Static Shield. I gain a 5 HP shield, and I also get +2 electricity elemental damage for 3 turns, and then I pass.
Okay. Over to the bard again. Drums come back. Dice upkeep. Okay. I think I may... Do I go harp or do I go drums? I think I'm gonna go harp.
Okay. You do get an extra +1 on the drums though from your
Oh yeah.
full strength.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, and I can get the harp anyway because that's come back. I'll do drums again because I'll get +3 strength.
Yep.
And then if I cast my favourite spell, this game, musical intervention, which is where I can play in second instruments with my instrumental aid ability.
Yep.
So first of all, I will be attacking demon and engineer for my strength, which is 7.
Yep.
+4,
11,
plus another 1.
12.
Yeah, 12 damage. I think
Okay,
it was
and then
my
roll
last
for
thing.
daggers.
Roll for daggers. Ah, yes, poison. Because it was odd.
Okay, so the demon's down to 8 health.
There's 1 poison.
Yeah, I've already taken the 1 from the poison.
And then second poison. Is there?
Lovely.
And then I can also.
I take 1 off my shield, hang on to 4.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, the damage, was it 12, wasn't
12
it?
damage, yeah.
From 6, I take 6. Shield's gone, and I take 2 off here, down 23. I need a -1 for my...
There you go.
Thank you. Can I put a -1 on here? So that puts the cleric before the demon now. And then -1, I'm just going to put it here in the permanent, because it's permanent, semi-permanent,
Yeah.
whilst I have the poison condition. However, though, you did just hit me, so I do need to roll for my 2 items here, my loaded rifle and my explorer's chest piece.
Yeah.
So D6. Come on. 6. I hit with that rifle again. That's every time.
Yeah.
I hit back for 3 undefendable damage.
Okay.
Yeah, for folks at home, I created this character thematically. So in a scenario mode, even sometimes I was passing up on better items because I wanted the spyglass and the rifle and the goggles. The only thing I probably would have replaced was the explorer's chest piece, but I couldn't find another chest item in time. I'd need to take the engineer into another scenario to find a different chest piece, but for thematics I thought all those fit the engineer quite well.
My elixir definitely proved to be useful in this game as well.
That loaded rifle's put in so much work. It's
Yeah.
dealt 9 damage to you so far. Sorry, that was your attack.
Yeah.
Next turn, over to the cleric.
Over the cleric.
She can finally heal now
Oh, yeah, she can
you
heal.
poisoned me,
Woo.
which
Okay.
means she actually goes before my demon.
Perfect. Okay, so at the beginning of the cleric's turn,
Sorry.
all allies gain 1 HP, so she gets 1. She goes up to 27. And I think I might as well cast, whilst I can, a Kind Heal, which is her spell, which heals everybody, heals 1 target. So I'll heal the bard for 1 HP plus intellect. Intellect is 4, so that's 5 HP. Back up to 32. Nice.
Okay, demon's turn. Sorry, where's my dice on the demon's poison? So the demon's poison for 3, down ticks to 2. So he takes 1 damage, he's down to 7. You'd be able to kill him. I would probably recommend it so you can finally heal.
Yeah.
He's now going to cast Soul Shatter though. So now he's going to deal 8 damage and can't be healed for 2 turns.
Hang on. I think, no, I'm not going to do that yet. Carry on.
Okay,
8
so it's
damage.
8 damage.
Can't be healed. 8 damage minus the 5. It's 3 damage. I keep putting it back. There we go. 3
Yeah, you should probably keep it by you. No,
Yeah.
just 2 turns.
2 turns. Down to 29.
That transforms him into a demon. 7 health. Poison.
Okay.
Yep.
then-
My turn.
Yep.
The engineer's turn, should I say. HP regen. I lose 1. Down to 22. Dice upkeep. That's back. 2. The Electroblaster's back. Quick Gadget's back. Static Shield 4. Boost 3. That's back. And shock's almost back. Hero upkeep, I'm going to upgrade one of my gadgets. I'm going to upgrade my lighthouse turret, and it's not upgraded until level 2. In this upkeep, I gain 1, you all lose 2. Is the cleric on 7 or 27?
27.
Well, okay. So that's 23. Then I'm going to go to my main phase. In my main phase, I'm going to cast Mechanical Gadget, which is going to grant me plus 2 HP regen, but because it's at level 3 now, it actually grants plus 3 HP regen. So plus 3 HP regen, that takes me up to 26. And then moving on to the rest of my main phase. You can't be healed now, can you?
No.
So I'm going to cast Lightning Orb. I'm going to strip it. The first half of the spell strips away your defense by -1 for 3 turns. And then the second half of the spell deals 6 damage, plus my intellect. My intellect is 4, so 6 plus 4, that is 10. However, it's electricity. I have plus 2, so that's 12. And Frazzle over here, my electricity spells deal an additional 1 spell damage. So that's 13 damage coming your way.
Okay, 13 minus the 4, it's 9. Ooh, what's a big hit? In response, I can cast my support spell over here, Acrobatics.
Yep.
Which says, you may only cast this spell after being the target of an attack, which I just have.
Yes, you have indeed.
Increase all attacking players' cooldown die by a value of 1.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No. And reduce all of your cooldown die by a value of 1.
Ooh, that doesn't actually really benefit you very much, but
No,
that
really,
sucks for me.
Yeah,
because I was going to shock you. But sorry, just before that, the second bit of my spell, I paralyse you for 2 turns, just so you know.
Okay, I'll just, sorry. Paralyze for 2 turns.
Yeah. So all my cooldown dice increase by a value of 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Pass turn.
Back to the bard, I think. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I can't attack.
Oh yeah.
Can't be healed. Can't attack. Cooldowns. Drop down. Again. Okay. What can we do? I think. You're going to be attacking.
Remember, the demon is only at 7 health and he's got a defense of 3.
I can't attack her, can I?
Oh, of course.
So, at the moment, that's...
Sorry, I'm just adding insult to injury.
Yeah. Tempted to... What have I got under there?
Don't put me to sleep because I'm poisoned.
Oh, yeah. Your strength and your intellect, pretty good.
No, 5 strength, 4 intellect.
Attack, you'll be attacking though, won't you? So I may reduce them for 3 turns. I think I might do that.
By what? -2?
Yeah, -2 strength and intellect for 3 turns.
Yeah, it seems pretty decent.
I can't attack, so I might as well do something.
Yep. That turn. Over to the cleric, because the demon is still at 7. Cleric's turn, but you can't be healed, can you?
No, I can't be healed, but her cooldown drops down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Demon loses 1 from the poison, so he's at 6 health. Then he's going to cast his demonic extract. So I'm going to hit you for 7 damage. I'll be targeting the bard.
That's 3 damage. Okay. Yep.
Yep, and then that will transform me back across into my warlock form. Still at 6. -1 on the agility. And that is then over to the engineer's turn.
Yeah.
Down, I gain 3, but then I lose 1. So I just gain 2, up to 28. Dice upkeep. Hero upkeep allows me to upgrade a gadget. I'm going to upgrade my lighthouse turret. At the same time, I gain 1, you all lose 2. And up to 29. Just so you know, now my lighthouse turret is active, and it states that I can target people that cannot be the target of spells. So it gets around that. Okay. And the spell on it is called Illuminate. It grants me advantage for 1 turn, but I feel that'd be a little bit silly now because of the modifications here that you've just granted on me. Can you not be healed still?
I cannot.
Okay, create a gadget. Let's add a gadget to my ability tab. I'm going to add the mind control helmet. I am then going to go ahead and cast... Oh, that's quite frustrating. I'm going to cast Overcharge, sorry. I get a 10. No, I don't want to paralyse myself. Because next turn I should probably attack. You know what? No. What I'm going to do instead, then cast Jumpstart and pass. Jumpstart says at the beginning of my next turn, my cooldown dice all drop by a value of 3 instead of 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
You need that.
Yeah, I know. I've got dice all over the place, and that will be me passing turn.
Okay, back to the bard.
Yep.
No longer paralysed.
Ball can't be healed.
Can't be healed.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting to do my dice on my on my spyglass over there.
That's up to 3. I am going to be... I can attack. Yay! And I can't really heal with a bard. Cleric's meant to do the healing.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but
As I went down this
we.
path. So I think I'm going to make the most of strength and intellect modifiers and go for knife throw. It was a really big hit last time, but that was because it was advantage on the first turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to go for knife throw, which hits for 4 damage plus a bleed.
Okay.
So 4 of my strength is 7, and my intellect is 6.
13 plus 4, 17.
17 and a bleed.
17. So my defense is 6. So I'll take 11 plus 1 from bleed. Total of 12.
There you go. So it's just 1 target.
Bleed.
Sorry.
Yep. Total of 12. So that takes me.
And
Go on.
I attacked, so
Yeah.
you might poison you. Nope, no poison.
Okay. I have my rolls, but I've taken the damage. I'm down to 17. Don't forget as well. Remember the warlock's at 6.
I know.
Could kill him if you wanted.
I should have really probably killed him then. Actually, I didn't think of that, but I really wanted to make use of a bit of
Yeah,
strength
I
in the
mean,
intellect.
it was a big hit.
Yeah.
I'll roll at 6. Oh my good lord. Loaded rifle hits you for
Again?
3 undefendable damage.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't have picked it. Well, I don't have these dice rolls.
Dodgy dice today.
Playing other games. Yeah. Yeah, so that's 3 undefendable damage back to you with my rifle.
Yeah, I did that. And that's the bard's turn.
Yep, cleric.
Cleric's turn.
Because I still have poison for 1 more turn on the warlock.
Yeah. Oh, she can heal.
Yeah, that's because of the
Yay.
poison.
So bard goes up 1 from her ability, as does the cleric. So she's up to 24. There's 4 on this die. And she will kind heal. She's intellect plus the 1 HP, so she goes up 5 HP to 16. Yeah, that's the cleric. Now the warlock.
Okay, so yeah, warlock. So warlock poison disappears.
As does the agility.
Yeah, so I'm back to normal in the
So you
turn
swap
order.
these round
Yeah,
again.
thank you.
For next turn.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Soul Shatter. So it's going to be 8 damage, and then you can't be healed for 2 turns.
8 damage
From
minus
4
4 is
to 4.
4.
And then that transforms me into a demon. That's my turn. Then it goes to the engineer's turn. Tokens, I gain 3. My electricity damage is now gone. I will lose 1, so I only gain 2, taking me up to 19. Then I move into my hero upkeep, which allows me to upgrade all of my gadgets.
Have you done your cooldown?
What, sorry?
Your cooldown. You dropped it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm jumping the gun, aren't I? So they all drop down by a value of 3. So this comes back. This goes to 2. This goes to 1. Back. 3. Back. 2. Back. So then I get to upgrade all my gadgets. So let's upgrade the lighthouse turret to full. Then in my hero upkeep, you lose 2 undefendable damage, everybody, and I gain 1, putting me up to 20. Right, let's go. I'm going to illuminate, which grants me advantage for 1 turn, but because it's level 3, it states advantage lasts for 2 turns instead, because it's upgraded to full. So I'll take advantage, there we are, for 2 turns, 50% more damage. Then I'm also going to cast Shock, which paralyses you for 2 turns. Sorry. There's method in the madness. I'm pretty sure you're dead. Or you might not be dead. Oh, yes, you're 100% dead. I forgot about the advantage.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was thinking you might not be because I just lost my +2 electricity damage, but you'll see.
Advantage, yeah.
You'll see now. So I cast Shock on purpose, even though I don't feel like I need it right now, because now I'm going to cast over here a spell called Thunder Wave, and it does 4 damage plus my intellect. My intellect is only 2, so 4 plus 2 is 6, but it is undefendable damage if I have cast Shock this turn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you do survive. Oh, dang it. Because of the -2. It's 2.
Oh, yeah.
No, my apologies, you die from Frazzle. So I've got an intellect of 2, plus the 4, that's 6. But I get an extra +1 on the Frazzle.
Yeah.
So that's 7. 7 damage, but it's 50% more, and it's undefendable.
Okay,
so
it's 7 minus the 4.
Yeah. So it's going to be 7, and then it's going to be half of 7, so it's 3.5 plus an extra, so it'll be 4. So 7 plus 4, it's 11 undefendable damage.
Oh, 1 off.
Yeah, there we go. Lovely jubbly. I didn't even need to blow up one of my gadgets with Detonate, which is what I was planning on doing.
I maybe should have used my loot to get some regens going, but I really wanted to make the most of this.
She did quite a lot of damage though for a
DPS,
bard.
yeah, absolutely.
Especially
that first turn with the
yeah,
advantage
see,
from
now
this.
I've played the engineer lots of times, even though I had quite a few misplays. You'd have thought I've only played the engineer a few times, but that's because there's an awful lot of stuff going on. I've got my gadgets down here, I've got my ally, I've got all my upkeep phases, I've got my boards, and then I need to remember when I get attacked or when I attack. So there was lots of things going on, and missing a few triggers. It's not the end of the world. We're not playing competitively. If so, we normally just recommend that you just take your time on your turn. That's all. And before you say the words pass, just make sure that you haven't missed any triggers, because in a competitive matchup, if you've missed triggers, it is your own fault. Okay. And sorry, what I was getting around to saying is I play the engineer that many times. I know that he runs slow at the beginning, and he always has sort of these turbo starts after sort of round 4 and 5. So getting hit early on, I was not scared in the slightest. I've worked out how to play the engineer by now. Just a quick note for those of you that are still here and still listening. We had the engineer versus the huntress on our PvP table at the UK Games Expo at the beginning of June. And I would probably say that the huntress had sort of a win ratio of about 80% versus the engineer.
Yeah. Because
the engineer, unlike the huntress, he's a lot more technical. He's got a lot more going on, and everybody wanted to get out these 2 gadgets, funnily enough. The 2 I didn't create, the Dragon Mech and the Rocket Launcher, because they're cool and they are great, but in a 1v1 scenario, when you're trying to play the slow game, you need the crowd control. So I was able to get the electricity turret up quite early on, so I was able to paralyse the bard to stop her attacking. So yeah, getting at that was the Huntress is kind of Hulk smash. You can't really go wrong with her. You keep attacking each turn, and she, you know, eventually you can't defend and heal that sort of damage. Whereas the Engineer, he was a lot more technical, so that's why I feel that the Huntress had a much higher win ratio at the exhibition, because people had never played the game before, and they sat down, or stood up should I say, for about 15-20 minutes and just had a quick play whilst we taught them the game. So as always, thank you ever so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it if you made it to the end, and it's quite a lengthy video. We've been going for approximately 1 hour now. You got anything to add, Chloe?
No, thanks for watching.
Lovely. Take care, guys. Bye bye.